Hello everybody and welcome back. As you can see, we have Alex Wesker at good old level 34, which means we now have Bewilder. We're going to have a little bit of a wild run through with the good old fun character that is Rachel. We have the blade equipped. And yeah, hopefully this is going to be a really good episode. Not sure how it's going to go. We're level 69. We're going to be breaking that today. And we're going to get into the 70s, which does mean that we're now going to get 7 skill points per level up, which hopefully will be a massive, massive help. I do think we have rocket launcher to level 5, so at the moment we can kind of not worry about that. So we might be focusing a bit more on... We might be focusing a lot more on getting... Samurai sword leveled up, actually, at this point. Ooh, that was a very lucky guess. But, the thumbnail for the series has been done now. Are you over here? No, you're not. Okay, where are you? There you are. The freaking leg hand. Gotta go with the leg hand. Leg hand's attached to the bed hand. How many body parts does this person need? There you go, found it. I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was a... Here it is. I have just collating at the moment. Anytime I feel the noise of that enemy, I'm just like, oh no, not good. Furthermore, we now have EXP at level 10. We still have money at level 9, which is kind of annoying. But what that'll mean is in the long run, we're going to be getting a lot more EXP now because it went from like 140 to like 200. So it's a literal like 50% increase, which is like actually crazy because we have modular percentages in this game. So it isn't just like, basically 100% just means, you know, an extra stack. And, you know, 50% is adding an extra half stack. So whatever the number is, half, double, whatever. I kind of like that more so for percentages. It's like cooler. So it's like 200% is not you now get double EXP. It's now you get triple because it's adding 200%. So it's adding, let's say you get 100 EXP. You now get on top of that 200 more EXP. Oh, God, I fucking hate this level for some one reason. It's like the... Oh, hello, friend. You can start by some myself. It's the worst offender of this gimmick. Where are you? Only one that gets really annoying with this gimmick. You? There's one down. Oh, there's two down here. Damn, we hit both of those in one freaking shot. That's awesome. Man, whenever I use the samurai sword, it always makes me feel like I want to play Rising Revengeance again. Let's go with that. I'm gonna use the shotgun real quick. We have those. Tap is kind of one of my more preferred weapons. The tap and the Drake are kind of interchangeable to me. There's one. There we go. What if I crouched? Figured out a way. Now there's only 6 enemies left, and I think 2 spawn down below, everything spawns up high. So we should be grandiosely fine. Do that. Not have to do with those guys. this for a second. Oh right, there's another arsehole around here, isn't there? What the hell is it? Well, I'm not gonna argue with. That's what was happening. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Is there another husk thing around? Or is that just my game being annoying? I think here it started to waver. No? Okay. Yeah, it definitely is one. You did. And bang. Okay, we've now done this. Hopefully we will not have to repeat it, because that would kind of suck. Oh god, 50,000. No, 500,000. That's so much EXP. We're probably only going to get like one more level. No? Oh, we're getting 2 more levels. Wow, we're getting 3 levels total apparently. That is such a good thing to see. We started at 69, we got 4 levels in one game. Obviously one of them was like the tiniest amount left of 69. But like, damn, that is so good.
Mission complete.
Okay, so as you saw, we get starting to get 7s. I do kind of think that Melee Master might be the thing that we level up now. It's one of those skills that's really annoying, because like, you know, but it's like 5% every time, and it's like noticeable. But it's one of those skills where it's just like, the more you level it, like as soon as you get it to level 20, and you have the Samurai Sword, you're just going ham. And I do think overall that I would like to have these 2 evasion skills, armor up, Samurai Sword, Melee Master, and then Jescalating as my base passive skill set. And then with this, I'm thinking I might keep this, but we might chuck in Bewilder every so often, maybe. However, we are now getting into the big bones. So we now need to find where we're going. So this said 75, we're at 73, that's fine. It's so weird with the dailies, because the dailies feel like really easy compared, because they don't like, because they're dailies, they don't try to like add in too many. But I kind of wish that they would. Oh, I think we did this one recently. Well, the way that these later ones are kind of set up, it's kind of like the start where you do like the first one, then the second one, then the first 2, then the third one, and then the second 2. Like it kind of all repeats onto itself. Does that a lot here too. Oh, this guy's an asshole. However, fire rate. We will take that melee damage anytime we can get it. That's just level 78. So I will just take him bad balls. Okay, reload. Sorry, but my melee is a bit better than yours. Gotcha. I love ground pound so much, it's such a good skill. Basically, being able to guarantee a free melee on like bigger foes is such a powerful effect. That's great. Oh, that's the one I should have been killing with that. We're gonna do this, then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna get behind him, and then we're just gonna do a little bit of this. Don't know how that happened, but okay again. Nah, get back. I don't even care if I don't get the XP. Get Magnum. Okay. Being able to just deal with basic enemies really well is also really nice. And as you can tell from the start of this video, this is a lot faster, and it gets even faster because you get like 225. Yeah, we're definitely going to be using our skills on that guy. So, at the moment, it's going to be all about waiting him out for a few seconds. Okay, so we now have those back online. And you can see a lot more of like actually tactically using actual shit now, because we've been really forced into a bad position. So now we're gonna have to really fight to get into a better one. However, this guy is the only thing that really is a problem right now, which is nice. Okay. And now what we'll essentially do is we're going to be using the Magnum. And we're going to bring them to here, go behind them after we electrocute them, and then we're just going to go ham with the Magnum. The final enemy is just a basic enemy, so we don't really need to worry. now we're just gonna whittle him down with a shotgun. So yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Yeah, that's why I hate poison gas. However, that does mean that we now get to do this. So, who cares? Oh, really? That's the one problem I have. It's like, anytime you have a jump, like, there's a skag dead in that level that I hate. That has the same elements. It is a poison with, you know, it's a giant poison force field front enemy. And you just look at that and you're just like, oh well, what am I meant to do? It's not fun at all. Obviously, when we're doing the Gauntlet series where we just do all of the code reds, that is going to be very different. We're going to make it that if I lose, I need to start, and it's going to be like an actual challenge, and like ammo carries over and all that. So that's going to be actually really cool. But leveling up, you can see the silliness that, you know, kind of happens throughout every mission, where it's just like, oh man, they're so low, and it's like, no, they actually have like 20,000 health left. It's just that they literally had like 1 million total. Ah, good old levels. Mission complete. Okay. It is really annoying in a way to level up like Melee Master now, for instance. But I do think, like, you know, obviously these two are really important, and like Ground Pound as well. All of these active skills are really important. However, probably should finish that one. Oh no, it's at 5 right now. Fine. So we'll get Melee Master to 20. Then we'll probably focus on like Stealth Cloak, for instance, because those cooldowns are very painful, as you could tell from that gameplay. Nothing in there, and yeah, we'll do our final match of the day. Main missions. Enemies explode upon death. This is Vhite, so this is 6. We'll do this one. I don't like the protect the target or the time ones, because especially if you're not at the proper level for them, it just becomes this like, okay, so the enemy is like 5 levels higher than you, and then it becomes 10 levels higher, then it's 15 levels higher, and you're just like, okay, cool, a time limit. Because like when you have like a proper build, it's like, okay, fine, like, that's fine. Like I have a build. That's not good for me. Ah, thank God. Whew, that was a bit of lag on that one. I also can't wait to hopefully at some point be able to get a new PC. Man, I wish I had my non-training more mask up, but then at the same time, what am I doing right now? I'm really training up a character, so it's kind of like, oh. These are probably one of my favorite, like the Rhino enemies are also really cool, but this is probably my favorite one from RE6. Other than House. House is such a cool enemy. I know it's just a MacGuffin enemy thing, but you can't deny he's cool. He's sick. I wonder how many people are RE6 enjoyers. I look past the hate of that game a lot. Like, I was looking at it, you know, I haven't fully played it, but I've watched a bit of it, and I'm just like, you know, it's cool though. Like, Resident Evil, like, you know, if people like Resident Evil 4, and they're like, oh yeah, suplex, there's literally negative reasons why they shouldn't like that game. And if you're like, oh, but they ruined Leon's story, they ruined Leon's stories in 4. Like, Leon was a non-character. Like, he had character, but he was not the same character in 4. So if you try to be like, oh, but character reasons. It's like, no. Can't use that. Resident Evil 4. It's like, you go from like this really cheery guy into, no, I'm now a grizzled, like, piece of shit now. In one game. Which, you know, it fits the tone of the game. Leon's a cool character. Like, even back in the day, when like Resident Evil 2 was like fairly newish, they were like, nah, Leon's a keeper. And you could tell because in Resident Evil Gaiden, for the Game Boy Color, he was a character you could play as. We're just gonna focus on the samurai sword for a bit now. I would kind of like to have scavenger. Cool. Let's get out of there real quick. Die. I would like to not die from that. What the fuck is hitting me? Not enough, I do have to kill that. Yeah, we're really gonna run out of ammo. The thing is it's kind of like a weird annoyance of like, well, what do you really want? Okay, so he's gonna come back as an asshole. He won't. That one will. Execution. This is why we have the samurai sword as well, by the way. First off, clean that fuck up. Second off, I would like to kill both of you. So please get in a single file line in a way that I can hurt you. That was not knocked down. That's so annoying. Did it just do that again? I dare you. But yeah, I think for the gauntlets, I definitely am gonna be like, we're gonna be showing off like probably like one of the like melee is gonna be for like literally like almost like half the enemies, and then the rest of it is just gonna be like, okay, cool. Right, I have to get over to here, and then it triggers this. Okay. Jesus. Oh, Christ. First off this, second off fucking got gangbanged. Not a good feel. They weren't even fast or anything. They were just like, nah, I'm gonna do it to them. Crack their knuckles and they're like, yep, they're gonna die. $75 though, that's awesome. By the way, it should be said that we're not just doing this just to get to 100. We're also actually getting to maxing our skills that we're going to be doing, and I'm going to be talking about the builds that we're going to be making as well, because essentially every single one of Gina's outfits, including Gina herself, are going to be a character that we actually play for those videos. So that is kind of actually important. So obviously we're going to have like this melee build. Melee is generally, it's basically going to be like we kind of have like the same generalized perks, and then we go into different routes and things from there. So like melee master is always going to be a thing, but then sometimes we don't use samurai sword, things like that. Yeah, so Lady Hunk, Rachel, and even Jessica, maybe even tomorrow, our next episode, whenever I record it, we'll try out Jessica for a bit. And then Gina as well. And then I would love to do, I really want to get Claire leveled up. So, like, just some extra little laws. I do want to get Claire. I want to wear this outfit. I think it's a sick-ass outfit. It looks really nice. It's really clean. And then obviously like Albert Wesker is obviously going to be one that we do. And Jill probably as well. We might even do Leon as well. Like he already has like, you know, a good amount of skills that work already, so it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, yeah, we could do that. Albert Wesker is definitely going to be one that we do though. It's like Hunk, Albert Wesker, Jill. Because there's like so many, you know, at the end of the day. So we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe Chris, just because we have him. And it's like, how many are there, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 of them total. So we're gonna have 5 characters. So yeah, Chris, Claire, Jill, Hunk, Albert Wesker, the 4 Gina characters. Maybe even just taking away Gina and then we do another character as well. And then we do like Leon, for instance. But yeah, obviously if you're really interested in seeing like a character like Leon, for instance, definitely comment down below, because it, you know, you're a channel member if you're watching these, so you kind of have a good say on you know, if you want to see a character or not. I can't open like one, so who knows, maybe I'll make a character poll, and then we get to see what people really want to see. But yeah, hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.